I gotta come in for the runway. I gotta come. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just touched, the wing just touched oh geez. Throttle down. All right, folks, have you ever seen something so beautiful? This is the Superheavy Orbital Spaceplane, and, well, we're going to go to space in it. This thing is rather large. Here's my character to scale. It's got a ton of jets on the back of it. It looks freaking ridiculous, and yeah, it's been a while since we've gone into space, and I was feeling like that's going to be something that I want to do here today, and totally nothing bad's going to happen, because I know what I'm doing. So yeah, first things first, you notice the nose. It isn't supposed to be aimed this direction. It's obviously a cargo plane, so you can put cargo into the back. You can see the connectors. So what we need to do, we need to switch the battery on real quick. So we're going to switch it on. Let's go ahead and close it up. There is the close is over here, so boom. That'll swing this closed, and it should connect it. There we go. All right, so next thing we want to do, let's go ahead and get some lights on in here. Let's go taxi lights. I do the landing lights, but those things, well, obviously we're taking off, but the landing lights they're really freaking bright. They're like strobes out the front. All right, so what we need to do, let's go ahead and start the APU. So we got to click and hold this, and then once it gets to about 30, we can fire it on. And then, all right. Go ahead and fire APU. Oh, did it? Oh, I might have done that. Not in the right order here. Give it. Oh, yeah, wait. You need some fuel to it. Okay, now we have fuel to the APU. I think that was supposed to do that first. All right, get it up to about 30 here, and there it goes. All right, APU's fired up. Let's go ahead and go monitor radar on. It does have an auto ascend, so say when you want to go to space, you can click that go full throttle, and you are good to go. Okay, let's get our other monitors on. Just doing a final little check here. Let's go engine switches, get all of those on real quick. Everything is spooling up. This is going to be freaking amazing, or I'm going to die. I'm not really sure which one. I haven't decided yet. So jet throttle all the way. This is probably going to take off pretty quick here, so let's fire up these engines. Fire. I got to fire them all up here. 4, 5. I'm going in reverse. Oh, you know what? This is a Camodo thing here. Oops. You might not want to be throttled up. Oh my goodness, it's spinning in circles. Do we have an eject button? Hold on. Do I think I can power out of this? Am I like fully throttled? Are all of them powered? Are they powered on? Hold on, I can power up the last ones here and see if I can get it to stop spinning. Oh, there we go. If I can make this not gonna lie, there for a second, I thought I was about to actually take off. Okay, so you probably want to fire all the engines first and then throttle. That way you don't have half of them throttle up and make the car, or make the plane into a spinning top. That was my bad. I've planted myself into the side of a mountain. Okay, I think we have fire in all the engines here. APU ready, switch, just click back on arm. I think we're good here. I'm just double checking them. Make sure they've all fired up here. I don't want any uneven power distribution here. Okay, sounds like they've all fired up here. So I think we are ready to throttle up. Make sure there's no parking. Okay, parking brake is on. So that is off. Let's go ahead and jet throttle all the way. And we are moving. Almost clipped the stair car there. And oh my goodness, it is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, that oil spill there. That totally wasn't the last one that I crashed. All right, so it is good. All right, let's go ahead and get that landing gear up real quick. Okay, landing gear should be retracting. Yeah, it is a absolutely lovely. Oh, something. What was that puff of smoke? Should I be concerned about that? Oh, so I'm gonna turn off the front strobe, I think. There we go. That way we're not just staring into the sun there. Those are some pretty freaking bright lights. All right. So what we want to do, I am gonna level it here. I think I can autopilot heading and pitch. Hold on, if I go autopilot pitch, is this okay? So by default, it's just level. So the really cool thing about this creation is the whole fact that you can get up and walk around in it. Okay. I say we can walk around in it. It's definitely still pretty sketchy. It feels like we're being pushed towards the back. But yeah, we can go down here. There's life support systems. There's the cargo area there. By the way, I'm crouching right now. I seem to be able to navigate a little better while crouching. What is this? Oh, there's equipment. Is there a space suit in here, by the way? Oh, there it is. Equip spacesuit. Yeah, I probably should have had this on. Okay, so it looks like the life support system is activated. Let's carefully get up here. I don't want to get sucked out of this thing. I don't know how fast we're traveling right now, but I imagine it's pretty freaking fast. Okay, so we are planted back in the seat. Yeah, we're booking it right now. Do we have a airspeed right now? 304. Actually, it feels like it's a little faster than that. All right, so what we can do, I think we need to prime those. Actually, where's the prime button at? Is it? Do I need to prime these? I'm gonna hit these on, these rocket primes. All right, so that should turn those on there, and then let's see, ignite thrusters. Let's go rocket throttle all the way up. We're getting ready to ignite thrusters in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my. Okay, well, what are our airspeeds doing now? Hold on. Do we have it? Yeah, it's slowly going up, and then if I go into, hold on, let's go autopilot off here, auto ascend, it's gonna point itself up, and we're gonna be able to go into space. So I want to do that. I want to turn around. We're gonna come back in, and we're gonna see if we can land this thing. I'm not sure that's gonna be a thing, but we're gonna try it. Wait, what does this say? Okay, there's your altimeter. We are going up. I guess the light's going to come on when we're in space flight. And then you have the RCS control, which I think those are the little thrusters. That'll make it where we can navigate once we get up into space. This is epic. Like, it is freaking amazing what people are doing. I think I'm supposed to turn the APU off after this. You know, I'm going to leave it running because I don't want to click something now and it just drop us out of the sky. This is impressive, though. We are going into space, so I forgot. Like, when does space activate? Is it 20,000, 30,000? I'm not really sure. We'll see here. Okay, I'm starting to see some stars here. We're right now about 2,400. I want to say it's right around 3,000 when this activates. You can kind of see the surface of the planet right about at the nose of the aircraft. Man. Yeah, this is going to be cool. So, like I said, I don't know. We're still technically in the island, so I can always put an auto. Let's see. Where were we at? We were here. So I'm going to set a waypoint so when we come back in, I would like to ideally land back at the same airstrip. That's what we're going to go for here. And, oh, that's beautiful. That is freaking beautiful. Now, one thing this was not designed for. I know somebody might be like, well, go to the moon. The author actually said it wasn't designed for that. I guess it's the angle of where the moon appears, which you could see the moon up there. Yeah, that's like one of those things you kind of forget exist in Stormworks is the moon. That is a thing. You can see those thrusters going in the back. Oh, this looks so good. The rockets. Yeah, buddy. All right, so we have achieved, hold on, are we actually in? Yeah, we're in space flight now. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to turn off auto ascent here. So we have manual control here in space. And, oh, I don't know what that was. So what was that, like a black hole or something? All right, so we have made it into space. This is so epic looking. Man, yeah, I know I like to check out a lot of like sinking creations and all that, but you got to give some love to some of the aircraft and spacecraft or whatever you want to call this thing. It's a little both. So if I hit auto pitch here, does it level it off or is it wanting to tilt down? Okay, hold on. Let's go RCS control, auto pitch. There it goes. You can see those thrusters going up. So it's pitching itself up now. So we do have control of it here in space. Of course, I can just manually control it too. That's cool looking. So you see the thrusters on the top and the bottom. They're kind of counteracting it and making it where we can actually still go forward here. That's awesome. Also, I don't know what those little flaps are that just opened up there. It just says danger. It almost looks like an exhaust, or maybe it's like a... Oh, what? No, those are where the rockets are. You can see the ones in the back. They're shooting out of those. Okay, so we have achieved space flight, so we're good there. So what I want to do, we're going to start to go down here. So altimeter's reading about 6,300. So we're going to pitch this down. We are going to rocket down towards the planet. I will need to deactivate those once we get a little closer. That way we don't come rocketing into the ocean. Now, there's an autopilot for ascent, auto heading, hold on, waypoint location, here we go. So we're going to input the island here. Autopilot, is there display waypoint? Let's see. I'm looking for, there's an autopilot heading and pitch. I don't wonder if I just activate both of those, or maybe the heading will take us back. I don't see like a full-blown which, you know, like I said, maybe I'm just not seeing it. Like, I don't see like a full-blown, hey, you click this button and it's just full, like, autopilot takes you back. There is no auto land on this thing either, which that's not too typical on Stormworks creations. All right, we are quickly descending here. So got to be careful. I want to come in, like I said, I'd like to get... Actually, my waypoint's showing back there. If I hit auto heading, will it start to twist and turn me towards that waypoint? Yeah, look, it's slowly starting to turn. Because, yeah, when we enter, I mean, I can make a sharp turn. It's really not that big of a deal. I need to be careful here. We're rapidly descending, huh? And I'm going to turn off autopilot until we get back down here. Let's watch it. I think right around 600. Actually, I'm going to wait till, let's say we get down to about 15,000. I'll start to level this thing off, and then we will turn towards our landing destination. We are booking it right now, though. Don't see the water yet, but we have achieved space flight, and that's further than I thought I was going to get, honestly. Okay, so let's see. Monitor. I'm going to start to pull up here. Don't want to do it too abrupt. I need to turn off our RCS control real quick. And then let's go ahead and go autopilot on the heading. That should start to turn us. You can see the plane is starting to turn around. We are 40. Are we up in the... Where are we? We're north. We're close to the Arctic. I think the Arctic is like 100 kilometers, or is it 50? I'm not really sure. Here, I'm going to manually turn this one around real quick. That way we can get heading back in that direction. Odds of me being able to land it, probably slim to none, but we're going to at least hit the island, so that'd be a thing. Okay, we're now 55 kilometers, or about 56 kilometers out. It took me a second to realize that I had not disengaged the boosters in the back, so when I was going to turn, it was taking it like forever, like it was resisting against it, and I was just pulling further out from the waypoint. I am going to reactivate those once we get pointed towards the island. That way we can boost over there in speed, but it's a slow burn here. It's a slow turn. Hold on, I can assist it a little bit more. All right, we have leveled out. Let's go back up on rocket thrusters, ignite those. All right, those are ignited, so we're not at like the perfect angle. I could probably turn it a little bit more. I've got the autopilot pitch on, and the pitch is set to 0. I noticed it is resisting it a little bit. It does seem like it's trying to veer slightly. All right, there we go. We are pointed now. We're going to also dip a little bit here. I want to get a little lower. Currently, we are about 8,000, so let's go ahead and... I'm going to have to turn off the pitch real quick. Let's go ahead and start to go down. I think the thrusters are naturally going to try to make it go up. But I'm going to fight it here. That way we can get a little bit closer. I want to be able to see the ocean again. That way we know we're kind of close. I mean, do I see any of it? No, I don't see any of it right now. Okay, we got this. It's going to be fine. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Totally. Okay, the islands have become visible once again. You can look down. Actually, I think my nose just covered them up. Oh, there it is. There's an island right there. So I want to get lower here. Because obviously... Actually, how far are we out? We're at still about 28 kilometers out. Even with the rockets fully engaged, we traveled a really, really long distance in a really quick time. So it's not going to take a whole lot longer, but I'm going to go ahead and start to go down. I would say when I get to about 5 kilometers, I'm going to disengage the thrusters in the back, and then we're going to work with just the normal engines, and then we'll slowly start to scrub off speed. I don't know. I'm assuming we're coming north to south, so we're kind of lined up with the runway. Okay, so realistically, comment down below before you finish the video. Do you think I'm actually going to be able to land this thing? We all know my track record. I mean, I literally just put this thing in a mountain, probably, 20 minutes ago. So, yeah, I don't know if this is going to work or not. Also, do you want to see me do more videos like this? I know I can't always do multiplayer videos in Stormworks because sometimes the other guys, they don't play it as much as me. So, I'd like to start checking out more creations, not just the sinking ones. Like, I want to do some unique ones like this. We're getting down pretty low here, so this is about where I want to level it off. So let's go ahead. Let's go autopilot pitch real quick. Seems pretty level here. Level flight. Do I need to have that on? I don't know. This is super smooth right now. So yeah, let's just cruise out. I'm directly aimed at the runway, so this is about how I want to be. I might be slightly lifting right now. I'll look at the altimeter. Oh, I am, but it's slow. It's a slow ascent. I'll be able to correct that here in a second. I just want to get a little closer to the island to see if we can land. Now, as far as emergency procedures, I don't know if there is any in here. I don't think there's any sort of like, well, release front, mid front. Yeah, that's just the release. That's the connectors back in the cargo bay, which give you guys another look at that. Yeah, that's that. I don't think there's any sort of like emergency procedures like, hey, we're going down, click a couple buttons and hope not to die. I don't think that's the thing. All right, let's go and turn on our landing lights and stuff. Okay, about a little over 7 kilometers out, I do see the island. Let's go ahead and rocket down, turn off the thrust on those, disable all the autopilot features. Let's go ahead and start to come off our jet throttles a little bit as we start to descend. Is that the oil spill? That big black mark? Oh my goodness, that's pretty violent. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna cut these a little bit more because we are extremely high. This is where I have like weird perception when it comes to landing. Oh my goodness, I see the runway. We're actually lined up with it. I'm gonna turn off real quick that waypoint marker, remove it. That way I could see the runway. Oh, this is gonna be a bad angle. Bad angle here. Okay, let's go ahead and activate landing gear. Let's get those deployed. Okay, we need to kill throttle. I don't know if the throttle's actually set to the controls here as far as the, I need to have a little bit of throttle here. Oh, geez, we're stalling. All right, throttle it up. Throttle it up, pull out of it. Yeah, so the one weird thing I noticed about this, I don't have like hotkeys for the throttle. I'm having to, which I don't know, maybe the other seat has it. Watch me be in the wrong seat the whole time. Well, I've got wheel brake controls here. And then I got PTT, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what PTT is. I think, yeah, it's the one weird thing. Like, I don't think I can throttle down, like, say, with my directional arrow keys. So it's going to make landing a little bit on the tricky side without stalling it. So we're going to come in for another run. That was a aborted landing. That was not good. We almost died. Well, I'm probably still going to die here. But we're going to come in on the back side of the island real quick and see if we can land. Okay, let's throttle down a little bit more. I'm going to slowly bleed this throttle as we get closer to the island here. Man, if you saw this thing coming in for a landing at that angle, you'd probably be like, yep, they're all dead. Okay, got it down to 80 here. Ooh, we're still moving fast. Let's go down to 40s. It's kind of like, okay, hold on. Hold on. 40s don't feel bad. We'll do one more kick at the throttle. I'm actually surprised the oil spill is still here. That is massive. Okay, come on. Come on, I need you to turn a little bit. Oh, she's starting to stall again. Yeah, she stalls after... Oh, man. Okay, we got it. Oh, geez. I got to come in for the runway. I got to come... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I just touched... The wing just touched the... Oh, geez. Throttle down! Throttle down! Uh-oh. Yeah, you remember emergency procedure? I suck at landing things. Hold on. Hey! Well, would you look at that? There is minimal amount of damage. I might have brushed the back end and destroyed several things, but... Hold on. Let's release this. I did it. Here, let's swing the cargo door open. And, yeah, we're just going to exit out the back. So, I still wish... Which maybe there is a setting now that lets you turn off. Oh, actually, where does this go? Hold on, is this just like... Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. It just fell out of the craft. Yeah, there's a little hatch up there. I guess it's a top... Yeah, it's a top hatch, like a escape hatch. Yeah, as far as landing, I'm going to give my landing a 0 out of 10, but as far as the creation, it's definitely a 10 out of 10. I'll have it linked down in the description if you guys want to play with it, and we'll see you guys next time.